What is going on, ladies and generals? It's your boy Harvester from Tech Benchmarks, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the performance of the Crew Motorfest on the RTX 3060 Ti. Now, if you have played Crew before, I'm pretty sure you know that we have already had two Crew games in the past, but they didn't manage to make any impact before. But this one, the Crew Motorfest, is like the new reformed Crew game that's supposed to be like Forza Horizon 5. So yeah, I'm hoping the best, and I'm hoping that the game performs better than its predecessors. So I'm gonna test the game on the RTX, as I said, on the RTX 3060 Ti. I'm using the Ryzen 5 5600X CPU and 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. So let's go ahead and check out the settings first. Yeah, so as I said, the GPU is RTX 3060 Ti, and I'm testing the game on 1080p. So moving forward, I'm gonna do all my RTX 3060 Ti benchmark videos on 1080p. The reason being, lately the AAA games that have been releasing, they have been like super unoptimized, and the RTX 3060 Ti was like really struggling at keeping up in the 1440p resolution. So right now 1080p makes more sense, I guess. So for the RTX 2060 benchmarks and the RTX 3060 Ti benchmarks, I'm going to stick to 1080p. For the RTX 4070 Ti, for that I'm going to benchmark it on 1440p because let's be honest, 1080p for RTX 4070 Ti for 1080p is just overkill. So let's just look at the settings first. The window is going to be borderless. There is no full screen. There is just window and borderless. Window size is 1080p. Render scale is going to be 1. 1 is basically 100%. If you reduce this, you're going to lose, your game is going to start looking blurry. So just keep it at 1. Anti-aliasing is TAA plus FXAA. There's also a TAA option, but what I found out is that TAA plus FXAA looks a tad bit better, and it doesn't affect the performance that much. We don't want VSync. Now, frame rate, the game has frame rate locked, FPS locked to 60 FPS and 30 FPS. There's no unlocked option. Maybe this is for the consoles. Yeah, so if you're using a high refresh rate monitor and you were hoping to play this game in like 140 FPS, so yeah, now you can. You can't. Let's just switch over to quality settings. So for now, I'm going to keep everything on Ultra and see how this goes. I'm pretty sure RTX 3060 Ti would be able to manage the game on Ultra settings. So texture filtering, Ultra, shadows, Ultra, geometry, Ultra, vegetation. Hi, there's no Ultra option here. Environment, Ultra, terrain, Ultra, volumetric effects, Ultra, depth of field, Ultra. Motion blur, now, normally I don't prefer motion blur for my games, but for racing games, it's fine. So we're going to keep it at medium. Ambient occlusion, we're gonna keep it SSAO. There are other options as well, but you need ambient occlusion in racing games because otherwise it looks like that the car is floating on the road because of all the shading stuff. We need reflections because let's be honest. So we're gonna turn up the sounds a bit because I have completely turned it off. Yeah, let's keep it to 30%. Now let's see how it plays. Right now we are at 60 FPS. So far everything looks good, no problem. Let me see if I can change the car. Bro, what the heck is going on? Let me change the car, man. So we got the Dodge, we got the BMW, we got the Porsche. Let's just use the Mustang. No, it's raining. Oh, the perfect condition to check the FPS. We got reflections, and I just saw a stutter and the FPS dropped to 44 FPS. So this is free roam. I'm not racing at the moment. Yeah, so the Crew Motorfest has nitrous. This is the biggest difference between the Crew Motorfest and Forza Horizon 5. So yeah, if you are a Need for Speed fan, you might actually like this over Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, so far the FPS looks really good. I mean, it's still 1080p, and RTX 3060 Ti should be more than enough for 1080p. Yeah, I'm not used to the controls. Also, I'm playing on keyboard. I'm used to playing my racing games on my controller. What's this? Oh! So it's a race with the Chrysler. So we got a new... yeah, okay. Let's see how it goes. The cars look kind of okay. The details are not as good as Forza Horizon 5, but they're good. I mean, from the previous Crew games, like, Ubisoft has really stepped up. This already looks better than the previous Crew games.
Trust me, I know my business. All tuning masterpieces. That's what Liberty Walk, culmination. Doesn't matter if it's a supercar or a sedan. These guys can dress anything up. They want to make their look universal, and believe me, they're getting there.
This game really gonna give me a Chrysler and put me up against Nissan GTRs? Are you serious?
Wide bodies have been dropped for slightly smaller ones, but I still can't see the gap between the side skirts and the ground. Let's hope there are no speed bumps in this race. Watch the car. There's lots of work on it.
By the way, if you don't know, you can actually rewind.
Chrysler SRT8 is meaner than the regular 300. With a V8 Hemi under the hood, you're more than a basic luxury sedan. That's it. See you on the finish line. Open your eyes.
Did he just say open your eyes? So there you go.
Done. Let's move on.
Yeah, so if you have the RTX 3060 Ti, you should be good. You should be able to play this game in Ultra. I don't... Wait, let me just skip this.
What a win! The first of many, I am sure. Have you...
Yeah, so as I was saying, the RTX 60 Ti should be more than enough to play the game, to play the Crew Motorfest on the Ultra on the 1080p. Yeah, so I mean, lowering the settings doesn't actually make sense because it's maintaining a 60 FPS and the game is locked at 60 FPS. So if you are getting 60 FPS on Ultra, so there is no point. I mean, lowering the settings. Yeah. So that's it for this video, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.